I was thinking about an idea of a fat village like Toronto's gay village. A neighborhood where dieting advertisements are banned. Where all cafes, gyms, shops are fat-friendly. Where all doctors, nurses, trainers are fat. A neighborhood full of street arts made by fat artists. I don't know why, but this made me think of the phrase, yes, the sexualities. Gay, straight, and fat. I was also a little curious as to what exactly a fat-friendly gym would be like, because generally anybody starting out usually is overweight. But at the same time, then I also got flashbacks to Planet Fitness Pizza Day, and I kind of feel like that's just a business trap. Yeah, I know I'm not the only one that just got flashbacks to how stupid that was. Yeah, no, went into the gym, there's like 5 boxes of pizza. This is very much counterproductive. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/Fatlogic, and if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Let me know a good sandwich recipe that is actually pretty darn tasty, because I could definitely use some good recommendations, especially healthy ones. That'd be awesome. Please don't weigh me unless it is actually medically necessary. If you really need my weight today, please explain why, so I can give you my informed consent. Weight is not an accurate indicator of health. Most health conditions can be addressed without knowing my weight. I find it health promoting to avoid focusing on weight. I align with the health at every size approach, pursuing healthy behaviors regardless of my weight status. But if this is at the doctor's and they gotta dose you, the dose is going to be based on your weight, which means you stepping on the scale. I know you might not like the numbers, it's kind of why I've been a little hesitant to weigh myself on a consistent basis, but the medical professionals need to measure the dose based on how your body can react, so they don't get anything wrong and put you in a coma. It's like, just wonderful examples like that. I feel bad for people restricting food so they can be thin. Sorry you're so fatphobic, it feels better to benefit from skinny privilege off of the backs of others being insecure than to eat that cookie. But before more for me, I guess. Anybody that feels bad vicariously for somebody else is already a person I'm going to take at least 1 or 2 steps back away from. Because, you feel upset because somebody's making a decision for their own body? This is just an unfortunate example of that whole, skinny privilege versus fat consequence kind of thing. Because, anybody that's tried dieting, you really just knock out one thing, you'll already start to see progress. I stopped drinking soda for one period of time, and, I saw the weight just dropping. It's not restricting food if you're not eating excessively. People who are on Ozempic keep saying, I never think about or want food anymore. Is this what it's like to have a normal relationship with food? No. It is normal to want food. It is normal to enjoy food. You would die without food. Yes, but you can also die by eating so much food that you die. And there's nothing wrong with treating yourself to a slice of pizza or two every once in a while, but if that's your daily thing and you're killing the whole pie in a single sitting, maybe there's a situation there that you should be checking out into more detail. I like hamburgers. My channel points on Twitch thing is set to the amount of burgers, but that don't mean I'm having one for every single damn meal. I wrote a whole little essay about how much, really censoring out the word Ozempic, discourse has infuriated me. Love to be a chubby gal online. I'm obese. Nice to know you. We absolutely cannot lose Lizzo to this, but we might. I saw Jennifer Coolidge lost a bunch of weight, and she's on it, obviously. Obviously, Adele's been on it for years too, as well as lipo, etc. You saying that kind of makes it look like you idolize Lizzo because she's big and not the fact that she's a music artist. If you have an interest in somebody and you idolize them because of their body and not for what they do, then that don't exactly sound right. The only thrift store discourse I truly F with is, I think that skinny people are taking the few good plus-size garments and altering them to fit their small frames, with before and after photos after they mockingly show how oversized the garments are. Go to heck no matter what. Why are there so much of this thrift store spiel going around? If you're upset that a thrift store doesn't have your size, maybe don't go to a thrift store because their inventory is not exactly as consistent as your major department stores. Because, it's not like their entire inventory relies on people donating things they don't need anymore. Or it's totally not like people donating because they actually want to be good people. Oh wait, It is. Western cultural norms make no darn sense sometimes. Like, a person's entire worth is based on how much they can work, but they also condemn the cultures where they have a carbs and protein-rich diet, and the concept of healthy diet is just eating leaves and raw vegetables? It's so absurd to me. Like, even if you are fully physically able now at a young age, think about your later life. You'll keep falling sick repeatedly because your immune system will be extremely weak once you hit 45. Not to mention mental health, because cutting off the food you enjoy eating completely and will affect your mental health negatively. How is it eating healthy if you have to sacrifice the healthy middle and old age? Maybe because the fact you make it to that old age is a starter. Nobody said you can't have food that is tasting good but not so good for you, but that if you make it a daily routine to have it, you're not going to see 70. Okay, so this guy is 39. He works in a business at an ad agency here in LA. First name is Richard. He comes off really nice, but he's actually a dick. Went on a date with him last night, and he literally walked out in the middle of wine saying that I don't look like my photos. I told him that I had gained a little weight on my face over the holidays, to which he said, nope, that's not it. It was so rude. And then he said, what, I'm sure men tell you that. And I said, actually, no one has told me that. I am still shocked by this comment. If you maybe gained like 10 or even 15 pounds over the holidays, you wouldn't really look that different. But if you very much in the face don't look like your dating profile, then maybe don't use that photo. If it's a photo that you personally like, then that's something for you to enjoy yourself, but I wouldn't say to use it on a dating profile. Like, I had a Tinder account a couple of years ago, and I had a picture of myself back when I was like 160, short hair, holding a penguin because you got to go pet the penguins and everything. I liked that photo. Would I still use that photo today? No, because I very much don't look like that. Also, I'm not entirely sure if that qualifies as catfishing, because I guess you're still the same person, but you very much are giving them different expectations on how you look. Lack of full-figured representation on the red carpet at the Oscars. This is not what the world looks like. I'll enjoy seeing the fashion, but I believe we can do better. Yes, because before you're nominated to win an Oscar, they have to check to make sure you're big enough. People of the comments on this post in r/Fatlogic were saying that Ashley Graham was the host of the Oscars. This is a picture of her right now, and she looks very nice. But people were saying this in the sense of, like, I guess if you're not big enough, your opinion doesn't matter, and that just really sucks. And Ashley was the one hosting the Oscars, and people still acted like this. It was ridiculous. One day, people that believe they have a food addiction will have to face most of them are just victims of disordered eating, and that when you restrict food items, you are conditioning your brain to binge them on every time the chance is presented. Lol. Yes, because your body just totally wants to eat an industrial amount just off of instincts alone. It's totally not chemicals they're putting into it and whatsoever. Riddle me this, when has anybody ever been addicted to eating salad? I'll tell you this right now, they put something in soda that keeps you coming back. I know for a fact, like, it's either I can have one can of soda, but then I turn into killing the entire box of 12 that I got. It's weird, and it very much is there. It's cool to be fat. Wait, I thought that the cool fat was spelled with a PH. Am I missing something? Reasons why people believe it is better to have a small body. Yes, because it's totally fat phobia, and not the fact that I can speak this from experience, having a heart rate resting at 105. I've actually started telling on my watch when I'm actually eating healthy and on a good streak of it, because my heart rate will be down about 15 beats per minute while I'm at work. The environment itself increases my heart rate, but when I'm eating better, my heart rate isn't as much increased. Thick means fat. Thick means fat. Thick means fat. Thick means fat. It does not mean muscle. It does not mean lean. It does not mean tiny thigh squish from tights. No, that one's called absolute territory and is cool. It means fat. Fat activists trying to steal words like this is like neckbeards trying to take on fedoras and ivy caps and everything. You just wind up ruining it for everybody. I lost over 100 followers because of my comments on the whale. Many of you are trolling me and other fat activists in the most vile ways. I continue to be in awe of the lengths people will go to defend a rich, powerful, cisgender white man. Explain to me why the cisgender part of this matters if your issue with this is the depiction of weight. I'm genuinely asking. Because cisgender, heterosexual, able-bodied, Christian, white men are the highest caste in the USA. Transgender white men are in a much lower caste, and if you don't understand the caste system, I suggest you read about it. Oh, what? You want to say something? Say that I'm stupid, and then tell me that I need to look up as to why I'm stupid and not explaining about why I'm stupid right here and now, since you are making this statement? Alright, just gonna spitball in the dark here. I think it's a little more than your comments on the whale as to why you lost 100 followers. If you are only on Ozempics to lose weight, you are the worst. If you're only on Ozempics to lose weight, oh, you're the worst. Oh, hold on one second. You're taking away meds that people really need because you really want to lose 20 pounds. This is a prescribed medication, isn't it? Why is the patient the problem when the doctor who prescribed it deems it necessary/useful, even if just for weight loss? It is the fat phobia behind the prescribing. The majority don't even need to lose weight to be healthy. Society and the medical system just don't want them to exist as fat people. That is the problem. Fat phobia is preventing people with diabetes from obtaining their medication. Yeah, you know, if you're fat enough, you just don't exist, right? It's a normal size, she says. I wish we could all be known as models rather than plus size. It is skinny models who should be called a minus size. But if you're using the words, wouldn't it be more appropriate to have minus size be associated with somebody that's below the average, much like how plus size is for somebody that's above the average? Please, for the love of God, if you are skinny, don't cosplay fat characters. We get them so rarely. Please let us keep the few that manage to slip through. That's like telling a fat person not to cosplay skinny characters. Let people be who they want. Who cares what size the character is or how large or small the cosplayer happens to be? It is literally not the same thing at all, but okay, you keep thinking about it. You're wrong though. Ah, yes, the good old double standards. Y'all know exactly how I feel about thems. The way I kind of see it is, if you want to cosplay as a specific character, go right ahead. There shouldn't be anybody else saying you're not allowed to cosplay character because of X reason. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. And for the dingbat here thinking, oh yes, if you're big, cosplay any character, but if you're small, don't cosplay fat characters. You know, we don't get them a lot. Yeah, that totally don't sound absolutely horrendous. More so, this also just reminded me that actually for Otakon this year in 2023, I want to be cosplaying as Fat Gum. You know, not the big version, the small version, because walking around Otakon in the summer with a hot fat suit is not gonna sound nice. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.